Welcome, my dear students. We are doing chapter number 1, Concept of Economics and Significance of Statistics in Economics. Stages of Statistical Study and Statistical Tool. First stage in statistical study is collection of data, and its tools are census or sample technique. Second is organization of data. Tools are array of data and telemarks. Third is presentation of data, which includes star, tables, graphs, diagrams, etc. Fourth is analysis of data, which include percentages, averages, correlation and regression, etc. The fifth is interpretation of data, which includes magnitude of percentage, averages, etc. Okay, so now we are going to study about the nature of statistics. As Professor Tippett observed, statistics is both a science as well as an art. Statistical methods are systematic and have a general application, which makes it a science. Further, the successful application of these methods requires skill and experience of using the statistical tool. This aspect makes it an art. Now we are going to understand the subject matter of statistics. Statistics is basically having two subject matter, that is descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics refers to those methods which are used for the collection, presentation as well as analysis of data. These methods relate to such estimates as measurement of central tendency, measurement of dispersion, measurement of correlation, etc. Inferential statistics, it refers to all such methods by which conclusions are drawn relating to the universe or population on the basis of a given sample. There are certain limitations of statistics. The first one is study of numerical facts only. Second, study of aggregates only, that is collective facts. Third, homogeneity of data is required, that is data of diverse quantities and kinds cannot be compared. Then fourth is results are true only on average basis, that is most statistical findings are on average. Without fifth point, without reference, results may prove to be wrong. Then sixth, can be used only by experts, that is if used by unqualified person, the results may be misleading and disastrous. Seventh is prone to misuse. Statistics may be used to support a pre-drawn conclusions even if it is absolutely free. As it is lightly said, statistics are like clay by which you can make a god or a devil as you please. Functions and importance of statistics in economics. First, quantitative expression of economic problem. Economist first task is to understand data's magnitude through its quantitative expression, that is, the data which is expressed should be in numbers. Second, intersectoral and intertemporal comparison. Intersectoral comparison refers to comparison between different sectors of the economy, and intertemporal comparison refers to the change in magnitude of the problem over time. Both of these are studied by economists. Third point, working out cause and effect relationship. Economists always try to find cause-effect relationship between the set of data which are diagnosed, and remedies are provided by economists. Fourth, construction of economic theories or economic models. Economists establish statistical relationship between different statistical data, offering conclusion. Fifth, economic forecasting. Economists try to forecast further course of action or events which are of economic significance. Sixth is formulation of policies. Statistical investigation are helpful in making policies for the government, finance ministers, etc. Seventh, economic equilibrium. Equilibrium is a state of balance for the producer or the consumer, where producer finds his profit maximized and consumer finds his satisfaction maximized. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching.